welcome. Good to see you again. You know, in an Ethiopian restaurant, everybody shares from the same platter. They believe that people who dine together will live in harmony. Well, I believe the best place to create world harmony is right here in your very own kitchen today. You are going to become an international ambassador by learning the secrets of 3 Greek Asian cuisines. But first, let's take a look at today's multicultural Chinatowns. The first residents of Chinatowns were mainly Cantonese-speaking immigrants from the Guangdong province of China. But over the centuries, they have been joined by people from other regions of China, who in turn brought with them their distinctive cultures and foods. Today, the cultural boundaries of Chinatowns, from New York, Philadelphia, and Toronto, to London, Honolulu, and Sydney, have expanded further. Present-day Chinatowns are truly multicultural. In addition to the many regions of China, we can find delicacies from other parts of Asia and beyond. One of the most diverse Chinatowns is Toronto, where there are people from all over the world. Look, Thailand, Portugal, Jamaica, the Middle East, and Vietnam. Under the sign of the laughing Vietnamese cow, I got a bowl of delicious Vietnamese rice noodles. The way to eat them is with a little kick with extra chili sauce. That should be hot enough. Huh. You know what? It's delicious. I don't have time to talk. Everywhere you look, you'll find fresh fruit stands spilling onto the sidewalk. They have some very exotic fruits from all over Asia that you can't find anywhere else. Whoa, look at this. This is bonbon, bonbon. Mangosteen and longan. You know, look at all of these. Exotic fruits from exotic places. Now here's some giant durian, the king of fruits in Asia. Okay, this is for you, and this is for me. We'll both eat it, okay?
You got it.
And then I want you to tell me the truth, nothing but the truth.
You got
okay?
the truth.
Okay.
I eat everything. Everything.
It's good.
It's an interesting consistency.
Yeah?
The consistency is interesting. The taste is very good.
The taste is good. You know, I can eat the whole thing by myself. Mmm.
Got very nice taste.
Mmm. It is so creamy.
How do you know? How do you know when it's right?
Oh, you can smell it. You can actually pick it up and smell it.
So that's how you do it, by smell?
Yeah, by
so you know
smelling it. Yes, just like pineapple. I'm always hungry. When I see food, I'm hungry. That's my problem. Anyway, this is Vietnamese deli, and they have all kind of very interesting exotic stuff. And this is a vegetarian sandwich, this is pork, this is sausage, and this is pork and chicken, and this is meatloaf, meatball. Whoa, I'm gonna have a barbecue pork sandwich, and I'm gonna see how they make it. I better learn something. I ordered barbecue pork sandwich. Look at how they do it with shredded Asian vegetables, and only $1. The best thing about multicultural Chinatowns is the great food from all over. It has been said that Chinatown is a grand buffet. Well, now we can call it a grand international buffet. I am I'm moistening one of these 12-inch Vietnamese rice paper to make my Vietnamese rice paper rolls. Talking about multicultural cuisine. Nowadays, you go to Chinatown, you see Vietnamese restaurant, Thai restaurant, Cambodian restaurant, Korean restaurant, Chinese restaurant, all kind of restaurant. Just the right, you just go like this. This is how they do in a restaurant, okay? You just roll them around, and then you take the whole thing like a fabric. After you do that, you hang dry it, okay? I'm going to, I hardly use this, so I'm going to put this right. This is the best thing to hang your laundry. This is my laundry. Now, another way of doing it is, instead of doing it like this, you put this right over here and use some water. I happen to have some beer, so I've put some beer right over here. So I just put some beer over here, and I literally brush it. You see this? This is another way to do it at home. It's actually probably easier for you to do at home. You can use water or beer. Oh, look at this. And then you do it on the other side too, okay? Makes it easier. Look at this. This is very easy. You can do a whole bunch. After you finish this, put a plastic wrap here or moisten paper towel here, and then you can cover this up with moist or wet towel like this. You see? Very easy to do. In the meantime, I'm going to show you in a few seconds. This is already very, very pliable. You see? That's all. Let me show you the difference, okay? Already very pliable. And then you can use it. Now, we have a whole bunch of these get done ahead of time. So I'm going to show you how to wrap the whole thing together, okay? Here, make sure everything is all nice and ready. This is how wonderful this is. Look at this. Nice and pliable like this. Now, just in case the little hole or big, hey, doesn't matter. Don't worry about it because you fold them all up. And we're going to show you how you can make use of these already pliable. I'm going to save these and use it later, okay? Let me show you how to fold this, okay? First, you put this together like this, like a little fabric. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know why? Because you got to fold them all up anyway, okay? Now, first, you put a piece of lettuce, and you put a tiny bit of Vietnamese rice noodle. This is the Vietnamese rice noodle or the Chinese rice noodle. Rice vermicelli noodle, okay? You put a tiny bit of these, and you line them all up like this, okay? If you love noodle, you put a little bit more. You know, I put a tiny bit of fish sauce and sesame seed oil in my noodle already, okay? So it's easy to handle. And then you put some green onion, some cilantro. Oh, Vietnamese love and the Thai people, they love cilantro. You don't want cilantro, just green onion is perfect. And in fact, for me, I also like to use a tiny bit of Thai chili. And I slice this up, and I put this right over here, okay? If you love chili. And then the next thing we do is put some shredded chicken, steamed chicken, or poached chicken, okay? What you can do is you toss the chicken in a tiny bit of sesame seed oil and fish sauce already, okay? Now, extra sesame seed oil, more flavor. And then finally, put a tiny bit of chopped glazed walnut, okay? This is additional. You can use peanut or glazed walnut, chopped, put it right over here. And then you line up the shrimp. You see, I have some shrimp already partially cooked. I line them all up right over here. You see this? Line them all up in the same direction so it looks nicer. And you line them all up like this. And then you fold it in, and you fold it in, and you fold it in, you fold it in, tight, fold it in, you fold it in, and you fold it in, and you fold it in, and now you have a beautiful piece like this, and all you have to do is cut it up, and you're ready to serve. We're going to cut this up like this. Look at how beautiful. This is a lot of wonderful food right here, okay? And then we're going to show you how easy it is to make the dressing, okay? For dipping sauce, I have some rice vinegar right here, some fish sauce, some lime juice, some sugar, and some chili sauce. I'm going to get some chili sauce. Whoa. Vietnamese, they love hot, spicy food, so use a little bit more. 1.5 tablespoons of chili sauce. And it's sweet, and it's sour, and it is wonderful. Hey, how about some crushed nuts also inside, okay? Then you put this and transfer this into this little beautiful container, beautiful saucer like this. And then you know what? Before you eat it, all you have to do is to dip this right in here. You have it. Vietnamese rice paper rolls. I'm working very hard, pounding my fresh spices to make my next dish, spicy, creamy Naan noodles. When I go to Singapore, Malaysia, this is one of my favorite. I sit on the side street in the food vendor, the hawker store. I eat 4 bowls of these. Now, here I have some galangal, shallot, and chili. And I also have some canned donut. If you don't have canned donut, hey, don't worry. Use some almond or macadamia nut. And also some crushed lemongrass. So you have lemongrass, shallot, all kind of stuff, fresh. That's enough. Okay, and the next thing we'll do is add a tiny bit of turmeric. Okay, turmeric. Also, if you do not have the fresh galangal, don't worry. Buy some powder galangal. That's all you have to do. Okay, put the galangal powder there just in case. Now we are ready to cook. First, get some oil ready in your saute pan. Okay, you can see the change of color very, very fast, very easily. And then we'll put all of these. Okay, one of these is very handy. It's also great exercise. Okay, so get one of these at home, and very, very heavy. So when you put it in, be very, very careful. Look at all the spices we have here. I love it. Stir this over about 1/4 cup of oil, okay? Look at the yellowish color. When you cook, as it cook, the color kind of get a little bit brownish, reddish brown. Very nice. You cook it for approximately 20 minutes over low heat, you see? If necessary, put a tiny bit extra oil. In fact, in Malaysia or Singapore, they use a little bit more oil, but I just use about 1/4 cup at the most, okay? Let it cook, let it cook. After you cook it for a little while, look at this. They change to a much darker, brownish, reddish color, like this, okay? So everybody take a look at this, okay? See the color? You see the color? You can see the difference in color, okay? And the idea is to partially cook the spice, get rid of the water, so the flavor of the spicy paste is much more intense, okay? And then, when it's almost ready, can you see that? You see this? When it's ready, you put some coconut milk right in here. Wow, look at the difference. And change of color. Look at this. Very nice. Now, this is going to be good because you can cook this ahead of time, and you can save it and put it in the fridge. And whenever you need to cook this spicy, creamy Naan noodle, you take it out. Okay, let me show you the next step. You got a big bowl, okay? Let's remove all of these things because we don't need this anymore. We'll put this over here, and then I'm going to show you how to put the whole thing together, okay? Here, I have some nice rice noodle, which I parboil in broth, okay? Some chicken stock or seafood stock. We'll line them all up. Make sure you don't waste anything. And then on the other side, I have some fresh egg noodle. Oh, that means half and half. That's what makes it unique. Now I think our spice paste is ready. So we don't want to overcook them, okay? Never overcook anything. Now this noodle is fresh noodle. All you have to do is just bring it to a boil, and that's it. In the meantime, I want to show you how easy it is to put the whole thing together. Now look at this. Long noodle, long life. And that's the reason why a lot of the people in Asia love noodles. Okay, when this is nice and done, set this aside, and then put this wonderful spice paste with coconut milk That's why it's called creamy, because coconut milk is very creamy. And I put it right over here, okay? Right over here for flavoring. And then, now, let's garnish this. We have shrimp, okay? And we have shrimp. We have shrimp. That's all you need. We have, you know what this is? This is tofu, fried tofu, 3 of them. And we have beautiful shredded omelet, some chicken on each side. And then, of course, we have vegetable. This is a 1-dish meal. This is bean sprout, and this is cucumber. Look at that. And then, I'd like to have more because I want to serve 4 people. And then you garnish with a tiny bit of these and a tiny bit of these. Okay? Look at that. And then finally, more chicken. And then the broth. Make sure the broth is nice and ready. And then you put the broth right around here so you don't destroy your creation. This is a masterpiece, work of art. Now, since it's a Malaysian, Singaporean thing, they love chili. So we use a tiny bit more of these, put it right on top. Now, we talk about multiculturalism, we talk about Chinatown, we talk about fresh fruits and produce. This is what we have here. All of these produce that I bought in Chinatown, San Francisco, and Toronto. Here we have spicy, creamy, naan noodles. I'm opening a pomelo. This is from Thailand, to make a Thai rice salad with shrimp. I've cooked up some nice, wonderful Thai jasmine rice. 1 day old, came in the fridge, so you can make salad, okay? And I toss in with a tiny bit of soy and fish sauce and all kind of stuff, and a tiny bit of sesame seed oil. Open it up, and then you can open the whole thing up like this. This is the Thai pomelo. The Chinese never throw this away. They save this, okay? They save this to make another dish. And then I'm going to show you how to assemble this, and then we'll show you how to really, truly enjoy pomelo. Now, here, we have some rice here. And you put the rice, which is already tossed in with some flavoring, and you put it right in the middle, okay? Put it right in the middle, right here. Put it right in the middle. Actually, to make it easier, you can actually put this in a cup, okay? But this is easier. Put them all rice right in the middle, okay? Nice. I think I like to have more rice because I cook and eat a lot of rice. And then you will garnish all of this. Look at what we have here. We have all kind of stuff here. We have long beans. It's so cute. After you water blanch the long bean, you tie them all up in little things like this, little knots like this. Very simple. Look at this. You see this? This is long bean, water blanch. You just tie the knot. Just keep tying. You keep twisting, and you keep twisting. You have beautiful piece of long beans like this. And you keep putting this in here. And then, of course, we have shrimp. Oh, look at this. We have a beautiful piece of shrimp like this. I like to have, because it's supposed to be a 1-dish meal for everybody, for the whole party. This is just like a salad bar. Everybody, I'm going to pick the right one because I love the different color, different shape, and beautiful pieces of shrimp. Okay? And then, of course, we have cucumber, a couple of slices of cucumber. Basically, what you're doing is you're building, just like construction, you're building this to make it look beautiful, okay? Okay, and then some shredded coconut, desiccated coconut, okay? Some lime zest, okay? Some chili, just a tiny bit. And then, of course, now, this is the grapefruit. You can use the grapefruit. Line them all up. Grapefruit. Line them all up. This is really nice. And of course, they normally use pomelo, but you can use, I don't want to waste the juice, grapefruit juice. And now, the pomelo. When this, I have, in Thailand, they use green mango. You don't have green mango, though, no problem. Use green apple. You see this? Use green apple. Serve the same purpose, okay? And then how about the dressing? You need some dressing. I have mixed some dressing ahead of time. The dressing is actually very simple. Lemongrass, tiny bit of palm sugar. Now this is the dressing we're making. Palm sugar. You can use regular sugar. Lemongrass, ginger, and lemon zest. And after you make them, boil them up, melt the sugar, and then you can literally use this to serve this right on top. And when you serve, everybody get their own rice, own bowl of rice. Put all of this together, and you make your own salad. This is how easy it is. Very easy. How about talk about pomelo? I love pomelo. Pomelo not only taste wonderful and sweet, but also have significant meaning. In China, lu yao means abundance of supplies of good food and good fortune. Now, for this particular dish, I love to have sprinkle some extra pomelo right on top because it's nice and sweet. And what is different between pomelo and grapefruit? The grapefruit is more tangy, more juicy. The pomelo is sweeter and more crunchy. Hey, how about a kind of extra salad dressing for this with lemongrass flavor? Very good. Party time. You know, look at this. Fragrant Thai rice salad with shrimp. Healthy and absolutely delicious. You don't have to wait for special occasion to whip this up. Nobody will mind this for leftovers. Thanks for dropping by. Until next time, remember, if Yan can cook multicultural, so can you. 再见。